Hello there, it is me. Welcome back to the Mario Matter podcast. It is episode 15, November 30th on this nice Wednesday. This is the first episode ever since Thanksgiving, Black Friday, these nice and wonderful events. How are you doing? Let me know in the comments below, because it is not just about me. As I said last episode, I want to know how you're doing and how your Thanksgiving was, if you celebrate it, how everything was. Just update me on your life. So, today we have some nice stuff. We have Switch Sports Golf Update Review. That's something we'll get into. That's something. 3 Switch games that I had actually got my hands on recently that have their goods and bads, and I want to talk about them all. There's 3 here, and I want to discuss them in a few. Also, so today, as of recording this podcast, it is Tuesday, November 29th. Yesterday, as of recording, so that would be Monday, Nintendo announced a Direct happening today as of recording. This is hard to keep up with. They announced a Direct for the Mario movie. They are showcasing the second trailer for the movie. So, what's going to happen is I am streaming that reaction to the trailer in 3 hours, 2 hours, closer to 2. I streamed that in 2 hours as of recording. So I'm going to do this podcast now, and then at some point in the middle, I'm going to cut and share my immediate thoughts after the stream and the Direct has finished. And so otherwise, this whole episode will be normal. Now, to recap Black Friday, there were a bunch of deals for first-party games and eShop games. Some first-party games were half off. Some eShop games were on sale for like 70% off. I mean, it was nuts. So, Black Friday, cool stuff. Now, I didn't actually get anything on Black Friday because, like, not even like just normal stuff. I don't know, like, the deals just cannot get me. Like, I'm not often got by Black Friday deals. I never really fall into them, no matter how good they are or how nice they seem. I never really fall into them. I don't know, it's just, I never really have before. Because I feel like they're trying to scam me, which they're not. Things are just on sale, like they're just there. But I just feel like I'm being scammed almost, that they're like putting these things on sale, and I'm just buying them now because people said today is a special Friday where things go on sale. So I didn't actually get anything on Black Friday with a Black Friday deal. That's just me though. No shame in doing that at all, but it's just me. Like, I just didn't, I don't know, there was nothing that I really saw that I needed, really. Apart from, you know, I got my hands on some games, but I mean, otherwise, those weren't even Black Friday deals. So, man, anyways, so we mentioned this earlier. Let's get to our first topic. Nintendo Switch Sports. This is the first episode ever since the golf update came out. I just played it for a good 45 minutes, and really, it is what you would expect it to be. It is basically Wii Sports Golf reinvented, reimagined, and remade into Switch Sports. Now, let's do pros and cons to sort this out and make it all neat. The pros of the new update and the brand new sport in Switch Sports. It looks good. It's very relaxing. It runs well in the sense that when you play online, I was worried about how it would run. Like, what if someone just doesn't hit the ball? How long is the time limit? How would it be? Things like that. When I first hit the ball in an online game, it gave me 140 seconds to hit it. And you can get these notifications in the game that say like, you know, nice shot or whatever. Some of them will say, like, it'll have the player's name and say time limit reached. So I guess that's what happens if you do not hit the ball in the certain amount of time that they give you. Now, I don't know if you're disqualified if you don't hit the ball in the 140 seconds. I don't know if that, like, disqualifies you, but it's definitely made to where you do have to spectate after you hit the ball in the hole, but it's not for crazy long, you know? It runs well in that way. I was worried that something would hold it up, and then next thing you know, I'm stuck spectating for, 10 minutes. I doubt it would actually be that long, but that's what I was worried about. I never wanted that to actually happen. So that is all good to know. That's a relief. It all runs well. That's good. Now, if we get to the cons of the game and the entire update, the cons, my only con really is the controls are so different and so hard to get down. Now, they're not different in terms of like how you play. You swing the Joy-Con and then you hit the ball. But I am a Wii Sports Golf master, and I just tried to play Switch Sports Golf, and it was so difficult for no reason. Like when you try to hit the ball, right? You cannot hit the ball hard and not have it totally curve. Like I even made sure to hit the ball so straight it's still curved. Like that's pretty hard to nail down. Is it my broken Joy-Con? Is it just me having an off day? I did the whole instructions. I did the whole tutorial, and I still didn't get it down. The controls are hard to master anyway. So that would be my only complaint about that. I don't believe there's any other con that I ran into. It runs well, relaxing, feels good. It's a fun sport, and it was a great addition. Now, another thing on Switch Sports is last episode I touched on. So, in Switch Sports, we have 7 sports now. We have, bowling, tennis, badminton, volleyball, soccer, and Shambara. So, that is obviously 6 sports. You can do a 2x3, so like you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then when you add golf, you have 1 hanging off, right? So I said, if they add golf, what has to happen is they have to add 1 more sport, so then it can be a 4x2. So for example, it would be, 1 sport here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and then you would have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. On the home menu, that is what it would look like. And so I was worried when golf gets added, will it be a 3x2 by 1? Like, so it would have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then golf just right here. The answer is no. They fixed it. So here's what the home screen looks like when you choose a sport. You have 6 sports. Okay, you have 6 Chambara bowling, whatever, and then you have golf up here, and then you have random down here. So then you can choose a random sport. So altogether, there are 8 options, which makes it look pretty even and very clean. The reason why I bring this up is to now say that Nintendo does not have to add any more sports to the game. I was saying that if one is hanging off, you have to add like boxing or something, and then it'll all be even. But because there are already 8 options, it is already evened out. So you don't have to add any more sports if you're Nintendo. You don't have to add any more sports. That could be the last real update to Switch Sports. That could really be it. Will it be? I hope not, and probably not, just because just because the game has only been out for less than a year. It's been out, came out in, call it early May. It's been out for almost 7 months now. It's not even been a year. So there should be a lot more updates. They should at least add 1 or 2 more sports. But at the same time, I bring that up to say, do not be surprised if that is the last Switch Sports update. Do not be shocked, because they don't have to add any more. They only showed us golf when they first announced Switch Sports. They only showed golf as a sport that is coming come into the game in a future update. They only ever showed golf. So you can't expect more from them, but that's pretty poor if those are the only sports in the game. And also, 7 sports just sounds kind of weird. Like, make it 8 or something. 8 sports just sounds better. But I'm not Nintendo. They can do as they please, and that's all fun and games, you know? But otherwise, yeah, that's how that game is going. So, Switch Sports, that's happening. That is happening, and it has happened. That ship might have sailed. It depends if we get any more updates on that game. But that's that. Moving on to our next topic. I said earlier I have 3 games that I got my hands on recently. Okay. 3 games. Can you guess which ones they are? You can probably guess one of them. So that's not the one that you might have guessed. So, I have 3 games here. Let's just show them off. Advent Calendar, Violet, and Frontiers. And while they're all very good games, I want to talk about them. Should you buy them? And there's a problem with each of them. Let's start with Advent Calendar. This one will be a little bit quicker because I'm not sure if many people care or have even seen the glitch. So, Advent Calendar. I was so excited to play this Christmas game for the Switch. It even came with a little card that you can send to a friend or something. Christmas card thing. So I thought that was really cool. But here's the thing. When you boot up the game and then you load up the game, and I tweeted at them and I emailed them to see if they can fix this. I booted up the game. Right when you get in. So, okay, so you launch it. Gotta connect your controller. You see the loading screen like flicker, and then it shows like the companies who made the game, and then it flickers again. And then when you actually get into the game, the music is so loud. Not to mention, on the loading screen, before getting ahead of myself, it also like just goes dim for some reason. Like it gets dim all of a sudden. It's pretty weird. But sorry, back to what I was saying. Once you're actually in, the music is so loud. Like it's so loud for some reason. It's loud. And then in the game, so when you actually start the game, when you begin the game, you have 2 options. It's kind of like when games give you an easy mode or a hard mode, you can choose one. This gives you the option to open every gift day by day as it is an advent calendar, or you can unlock all of the gifts right now and just play them all right now. So it makes you hit Y if you want to do them day by day, and X if you want to do them all right now. When I hit Y to do it day by day, the game didn't recognize it. It did not respond to my input. It did nothing. The game froze. It didn't do anything. So at that point, I had to restart the game. When you do that, boot it up, all the gifts are unlocked for you. So to my understanding, there is no way to play the game day by day. Because when you hit that option, the game freezes. And then when you reboot it, you're stuck in the unlock everything mode. So then you can just play all the games with no surprises. I mean, come on, like, fix the game, man. That's pretty unfortunate, really. Man, that's some upsetting stuff, because I was real excited to actually play this game. There are only a few Christmas games on the Switch. This might even be like the first, like physical one. And so I was so excited to play it, and for it to not be a high quality game is really, just disappointing. So, Mindscape, I tweeted at you and I emailed you. Please fix your game, because I'm not too pleased. Anyways, so with that, we move on to our next game, and I need water because it's hot in my room and all that good stuff. So, Pokémon Violet here. We all know the controversy around the game, its glitches, its graphics, its reviews, things like this, okay? let's start with the graphics. Now, the graphics, I have played the game. I've played it for a good 2 hours now. I chose Fuecoco as my starter, the fire Pokemon. And really, the graphics are very, very playable. It is very playable. I get that that's not the main complaint. The main complaint are the random glitches. But the graphics still got some heat. And I mean, let me tell you, it's not no Breath of the Wild. It's not no Odyssey, Mario Odyssey. But it's kind of just like any other third-party Switch game. Like, that's what the graphics are like. And so, I didn't have a problem with it. Once again, that is not the main complaint of the game, but that is one of them. And they weren't bad, and the game is very, very playable. Now, out of the 2 hours that I have played the game, I have not run into any glitches just yet. I don't know if there's like one glitch that gets everybody, or if it's just random. But I have not run into any glitches after 2 hours of gameplay. If I do run into any, I will let you know. But so far, so good, and I'm loving the game. If there was not this big thing about how the graphics look bad and how there are glitches, I would think that this is a great Pokemon game and have no problem. I'm still looking out for glitches, but so far, once again, I have not found any. All in all, this is a great game so far. I will update if I run into any more glitches or any at all. I've not run into any yet. Or, any other errors surrounding the game. So, very playable. I recommend it. Now, on the other hand, Sonic Frontiers. So, let's start with the graphics as we did the Pokemon game. Now, these are worth complaining about. The graphics on Sonic Frontiers on Switch are terrible. They're really bad. Now, the game is in 720p and 30 FPS. But, like, the thing is, on some loading screens, dude, the text is blurry. That's how bad it really is. The text is so blurry on some of the screens for Sonic Frontiers on Switch. So that looks pretty bad. The game itself, like Pokemon, is playable. It's very, very playable. You can play it. It even gave me a free code in here. But, I mean, dude, it's just like, man, like, the graphics aren't great. So if you have any other console, like a PS4, PS5, Xbox, buy it on there. Once again, playable on the Switch. But I even made a YouTube short on this. I said, do not buy Sonic Frontiers on the Switch. I said, don't buy it. I still bought it. I ended it saying, if you want it, buy it. It'll be fine. I took that advice. I bought it on the Switch, hoping it would be fine. It is fine. I was right, and it is fine. But boy, do I encourage you, if you have any other console, get it on there. It's playable. It's doable. Preferably in handheld mode. It wouldn't look as bad in handheld mode, but if you try it on TV mode, it's something else, man. But anyways, Frontiers, good game so far. Like, the actual game itself, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I'm like also 2 hours into it. So that's good. I recommend it. Go ahead and get yourself Sonic Frontiers. One of my favorite Sonic games. That is a word after today. Favorite Sonic games. No, it's much fun. So there's that. Now, the Mario movie. So once again, I am recording this before I stream my reaction to the second trailer. So I cannot tell you how the trailer is right now. I've not formed an opinion on it. I do not have any thoughts as of right now. But one thing that we do have to discuss is Nintendo put out some posters for the movie. Now, these are various posters. I'm not sure which one would actually be used for the movie itself. But I'm going to put some of them on the screen. And then after that, there was one in particular that I want to discuss. So here's some posters. I'll put some on the screen. They all look pretty cool. Like, they're pretty cool. I could see some of these like being outside of the theater. Like how sometimes they have like 5 posters for one movie, And these posters might just be the ones that they use for outside of the theater, depending on which theater you go to. Like, for example, if there was the Lego movie that was in theaters, you would have like 5 posters on some theaters of like five different characters. That might be the case here, why they have like some individual posters. But yeah, anyways, so the one that I wanted to discuss is this size chart. Now, you might already be laughing your head off at this. So, first of all, they're all staring into my soul. They look like mugshots. Dude, this is nuts. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Okay, so Bowser is gone. He is daydreaming. He lost himself. Why does he look like that? Why does Bowser look like that? Somebody tell me why he looks like that. I don't know. Why does bro look like that? I'm sorry. Dude, come on. Koopa Paratroopa and Koopa Troopa look like statues. Like, they don't even look like actual characters. They look like statues. Kamek and Toad. These guys, do you know what these guys look like? It looks like when your mom takes you to the grocery store, alright? And you guys are about to check out, and then she's like, let me grab one more thing. And so she leaves, and then you're stuck there. And then the cashier says, next. That's what you look like. You're like, oh crap. That's what they look like. Oh god. Toad and Kamek, they are those 5-year-olds at the grocery store with their mom. When their mom went to grab something else. Come on, man. That's so oh god. Luigi looks so fed up with his own life. He looks like he just worked a 9-hour shift plumbing. Mario, not much on him. He looks pretty content with his life. And then Peach is just staring into my soul. Saw something that she cannot unsee. I mean, that girl saw something. She's staring into my soul. Okay. You know what? Maybe we're overanalyzing this size chart. But man, is this like the funniest thing I've seen today. Wow, okay. I'm going to show that on stream if I don't forget to do that. Dude, that's so... Okay. So yeah, overall, cool posters and weird size chart. But anyways, with that, now is the time that I will cut to my reaction of the Mario movie second trailer. Once again, I'm recording this at 3 p.m. And the trailer it airs at 5. So I don't have reactions now. But so I'm going to record my reactions after the stream, which you'll start seeing in a few seconds. And I'm going to cut to it. And so yeah, let's cut to my immediate thoughts and my reaction after the second Mario movie trailer. Let's go. Alright, so the Mario movie second trailer just wrapped up. I just streamed it, and I actually just got copyrighted on the stream. So what happens is, the first time I streamed the trailer, I got a copyright claim, which just means I don't make any money from showing that trailer on the stream. Now what happened is, when I showed this one, I got a claim, or a rather suspension, on the stream. It made the whole screen go black, and it said stream suspended because of copyright, whatever. And so that made me end the stream. Now, I believe if I waited 5 minutes, it would have came back and I could talk more, but I had no clue that would be the case, and so I just ended it because I thought it was all over. And so, apart from that, we got to see Peach, we got to see Donkey Kong, and that was cool stuff. There's not like a main thing that you can really focus on in that trailer, because they showed so many different things, but you can just tell from looking at it, and I can't show it on the screen because I'll get another copyright, but you can just tell from looking at it, it's so high quality, it's so well made, and it's gonna be a pretty good movie. I can't wait to see like what the whole story is, though. I feel like we might have got a little peek into that. And also, while I'm thinking about it, Peach, this whole movie sounds like the Lego movie. Emmett in the Lego movie was Chris Pratt. Now Chris Pratt is Mario. And then I don't know who was Wild Style in the Lego movie, but Peach sounds like Wild Style. she sounds like Wild Style from the Lego Movie. It's something. But anyways, I thought it was really good, and I didn't have like a real crazy reaction to it because it was just showing us what the movie was looking like, what it would be like, more characters, and we also got an interview with Anya Taylor-Joy and Seth Rogen, who does Anya does Peach, Seth does Donkey Kong. We got an interview with both of them, not together, but back to back, and so we got to know more about them. And then the trailer, I'd say it was like a 2-minute trailer, as was the first one. It was right around there. And it was just great stuff. I'm impressed each time. This is not going to be some fake movie. This is some real stuff. And I thought it was awesome. They showed Rainbow Road. I mean, man, like it seems a lot like a legit movie. And obviously, Illumination is working on it, which I believe they made Minions and stuff. So they're pretty quality. And yeah, April 7th, 2022. Oh, sorry, 23. I'm so excited. Dude, like, oh, man. Oh, like, the Mario movie. Like, who thought this would happen? The Mario movie? Man. I don't know. There's not a whole lot to say. I thought I would have, like, a whole thing to talk about. I mean, Donkey Kong looks good. He looks good. Only thing, maybe Peach's voice doesn't really... Maybe it doesn't really fit her. And not that there's something wrong with Anya Taylor-Joy's voice, but it's more so, I think, just because hearing Peach's high-pitched voice all these years in all the Mario games just makes it sound weird because she has a little bit of a lower voice in the trailer. So that just might be a little off to me and maybe to you. Not that her voice is wrong. I'm sure I will get used to it when I watch the movie. It's just like maybe don't expect that. You maybe expect a little bit of a higher voice. Other than that, really cool. I'm happy to see Donkey Kong in there, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do in the movie. I'm sure that there are a whole bunch of funny moments with Donkey Kong in that movie. And man, am I excited. That's dude, that'll be so good. That's going to be so good. But yeah, there's not much I can really say. We got the trailer. I got copyrighted. So if you were on the stream, thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing and liking all that good stuff and just chatting with me in general, asking me questions. We did get copyrighted and then the stream ended. I didn't actually know what happened. I had no clue what happened. I just saw everyone being like, no, what happened? I thought it was like my Wi-Fi went out and stream crashed or something. And then I look and then they're like, he got copyrighted. I'm like, oh my gosh, did I? So I go to other YouTuber streams and I see what you guys saw. You're this stream taking down copyright. I saw that same message. I was like, oh, so this just happened to everybody. And then I wrote in my chat hey, this happened. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you for coming. This happened to everybody. And so I ended it. But dude, that was just it was a scary moment. And I hope nothing happens to my YouTube channel. If something does happen to my channel, it gets deleted, you have to delete everyone else's channel as well. So it can't just be me. So that's why I'm not too worried about it. Because if something happens to my channel, it's gonna happen to everybody else too, or it rightfully should happen to everybody else. Because I didn't do anything different except for, stream the trailer. Everybody streamed the trailer. So nothing should happen to my channel. If it does, it's gonna happen to everybody. So otherwise, it should be all good. I don't know if I can keep that stream public or private, and I will not be reposting my reaction like I normally do, because I can't. I'll get copyrighted. That might actually result in something bad. It might. I don't know. But I will not post my reaction, as you can already tell, because it's a day later and I haven't posted it. But yeah, overall, movie trailer number 2 looks great. I wonder if we'll get another trailer. We got one last month. Got one this month. I doubt next month. That's just really unlikely. But maybe another 1 or 2. Maybe one in January. Maybe one in March. Right before it comes out. I don't know, but we'll see. And that's what I think of the Mario movie second trailer. Once again, there's not too many thoughts about it. They showed a bunch of different things. They showed Peach, Donkey Kong, a lot of cool stuff. Now, there are probably some Easter eggs I could go back and find, but to do that, I would have to put the trailer on the screen, and I can't get copyrighted again. So, can't really do that. Can't really go back and show you guys what I saw. So, cool stuff. I'm glad that I saw more. Everything looks good. Great visuals. I loved it all. And I love you. And back to the podcast where I talk about normal things like the Mario movie and stuff. So let's send it back to me a few hours ago. All right, hopefully my reaction was good. Hopefully I had great thoughts, and hopefully everything was all positive. Hopefully nothing bad happened, okay? So, one more thing that I heard on the Mario movie. This is a rumor. One movie theater listed the Mario movie on their website and put that it was 85 minutes long. So, take this with a grain of salt, but the website, the theater, had it listed as 85 minutes long. Now, that could just be a placeholder, so once again, grain of salt. Don't take it too seriously. That could be a placeholder. That could be an unintentional leak, which is what we're probably hoping for. But say that it is 85 minutes. That's pretty good, really. For a Mario movie, like, you don't have much, like, what are you gonna do in the Mario movie? It's like 85 minutes is pretty good. That's the ideal movie time for me anyway. Some people like 3-hour movies, some like 1.5. I'm an 85-minute guy, which is pretty much 1.5. It's dang close. And so yeah, for me, that's perfect. 85 minutes, really good. So I'm happy about that. Once again, if that's even true, that is a rumor. But I mean, at the same time, it's pretty likely that it'll be 85 minutes long. That just sounds like how long it would be in this website. Is probably not lying. But we'll see April 7th, which is when it comes out, how it is. So there's that. Now, for the final topic of the day, let's go ahead and let's answer your questions for me. You guys left me questions on Discord to answer on this episode. If you want to ask me any questions, feel free to join the Discord server and navigate to TMM questions, and you can ask me anything there that is Nintendo related or game related. So let's see if did I miss any from last episode? I did. So here, Pretty Princess asks, do you like disc Nintendo games, cartridge Nintendo games, or like the NES ones? Okay, so my favorite is definitely the discs. Although, I like the size and how the NES cartridges were. Like, those were nice big size. It was just nice. Like, I don't like the small, tiny Switch cartridges. It was nice to have the nice big ones. So, my answer would be my favorite physical game, type is discs. They always looked good, and it just felt better. Sorry, I bit my lip or something. Bit my gums. That's what it is. It felt better to have to come home from GameStop with a box with a disc in it rather than a box with a small cartridge in it. Like that just felt better. It feels better to have a disc, okay? And I mean, like, the Switch cartridges, I don't like. They're so small and I don't like how they taste bad. I don't ever like taste them, but if you just like touch them a little bit, you have to wash your hands. You don't have to, but like I do each time, and it like really annoys me. All right. Now for the new questions. We have 5. Okay. Shy Guy the Goat asks, best Mario game ever. Wow, okay. That's a question. Okay, so best Mario game ever. You have Mario Galaxy, you have Odyssey, you have 64, you have all the Mario Bros games, if those count, which they should. Man. I'm going to include all the Mario Sports games, but even still, I think that my answer to that is Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U or Switch. That's the answer. Super Mario 3D World. I love that game. So much nostalgia. So much fun. I could play that any day, anytime, anywhere, and just love it. So that's my answer. 3D World for life, man. That's the best game. Now, he also asks, he or she, the best Mario Kart track? My answer to that is Wario's Gold Mine. in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I know that they have it on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I'm not sure where it originated from. Wario's Gold Mine. It's just like, there's nothing really to it. I just like, I don't know, I like almost like just the design. Like, even if there was no background, no like cool things on the track, if it was a white track with a black outline, it would still be fun just because of how the track is made and wired and planned. I just like the twists and turns and everything about it. Now, a very close second would be the Animal Crossing one. The only thing is I feel like there are a little bit too many obstacles. There's a little bit too much going on in the Animal Crossing one. Although the Animal Crossing track, I love the music, I love the whole vibe, but there's just a little bit too much going on. But that is my second favorite. So there's that. Favorite Yoshi game. Okay. I've only ever played a few. I played, there was one like on the DS or something, or 3DS. Yoshi's Island, I think? I don't know. I want to play Yoshi's Story. I never played that one before. But I think it's going to be Yoshi's Woolly World for the Wii U. I think it's going to be that one. That one just like, dude, that was like the best game to like come home and play after school. Like that was the best game. Like, I remember coming home and like, it was just such a bright, jolly, and happy, mellow game, which is like what I really loved about it. And yeah, I still love it to this day. I believe it's like right over there. So I love that game and very cool. I could replay that one too. Okay, now Pretty Princess asks, "Are you buying the Mario Kart DLC?" I think I will. It's looking good so far. So yeah, I have not bought it yet. So yes, I think when December 7th hits, I'm probably gonna buy it. I maybe not. I don't know. I feel like there's still some more that they have to prove to me. The answer is definitely at some point in the next 2 years, for sure. Will it be December 7th or will it be next year? I don't know. But if I could give you a time frame, I'm going to say probably, man, because if I buy it on the 7th, right when Wave 3 comes out, I'll have Merry Mountain. If I buy it later, Merry Mountain will no longer be in season. So I might have to buy it December 7th. So yeah, I'll definitely buy it at some point. If not December 7th, then it's probably going to be maybe Wave 4. We have to see. But so the answer is yes at some point. December 7th, if not then, early, maybe Wave 4. We'll see. Thank you for the questions. We have one more. Ultimate Thinking Fan asks, best cartridge game of all time. So like any game on a cartridge. Wow. Okay. Oh boy. These are broad questions, but I love them because it makes me think. Best cartridge game of all time. That could be 3DS, Switch, Game Boy, NES, and SNES. Man, that is a lot. N64. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. So at that point, you just have to list your favorite games of all time and then pick out which ones are on cartridge and which ones are on disc. So my answer to that would be my favorite game of all time, Animal Crossing New Leaf. That would be my answer. Animal Crossing New Leaf is the best cartridge game of all time. Yeah, that's the answer. Because at that point, because it's pretty broad, you just have to list all your favorite games and then pick the one that is cartridge based. And so yeah, Animal Crossing New Leaf, best cartridge game of all time, in my opinion. I love that game to death. I could play that all the time. Dude, I could play that for hours, man. But yeah, so I love me some New Leaf. Great stuff. But yeah, that is all the questions. That is it. I'm going live in 2 hours. Not as you're seeing this. As you're seeing this, I already went live. I am excited to go live though. And if you missed the live stream, I'll leave the link in the description. You can go ahead and check it out. So yeah, that is it. Thank you to our channel members for supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys all so much. I'll see you guys next week for Mario Matter episode 16. Thank you guys all so much. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next podcast episode. Peace.